Good morning, everyone. A little cloudy this morning. We got a little storm coming. It'll be over probably in 5-10 minutes when it does come. Just a little cloud. But I'll take the rain. It's a really quiet morning. And it's already 7 o'clock, so all the chickens are doing good after a little mishap, but one of the baby chickens, something had happened to its leg. I don't know if it got caught on something or what, but the baby chicken is just laying there on its side, and I'll get it up. Well, I guess they're not babies anymore, but I'll get it up and I'll try to move it along, and it'll just kind of like wobble and then just tip over. Come on, Jack. So I'll keep going down there today. I'm gonna do it a couple times. That's what I did this morning. I went in there and just picked it up. See if I can get it to walk again. If not, I'm not gonna let it suffer, so take care of it. The things you don't like to do. That's one thing I don't have to do with the bees. Well, yet. I'm sure someday I'll have to do something then that I won't like. So I think we all are thinking that we have a haunted house. It's the LED bulb. Had it happen one other time. I don't know why it does it, but it's right before they go out, so let's go up there and change it. Boom.
Even lighter.
Even lighter, he says. Whew. That one almost got burned. Little man had a blowout. So I had to go do that. Thankfully it was only number 1, not number 2. So I changed him, now he's throwing a fit in there. What do you do? I think he's still sleeping. I don't think he likes this morning so far. Probably because he was up all night last night with Sarah and I. Ugh. About 6 times he got up and he just screaming like he was having nightmares.
Morning. So another homesteading family vlog. Today's kind of a silly day. I have to get some work done per usual. It's a weekday. And I have a lot of preserving to do. A lot of things to put up, put away, and take care of. So Leroy wanted to share something exciting with our YouTube viewers. What did you want to share?
I earned my forward.
For almost 3 years. Almost 3 years. Did you know that's how long it took? Leroy has been saving up to buy a 4-wheeler. It's really hard to save up when you're 5, 6, 7 years old, which is how old he was when he's been trying to save up. Because he doesn't have a job, right? Nobody will hire him yet. But thankfully, Mom and Dad have given him dollars here and there around the house for helping out. He already has his responsibilities, just kind of his usual stuff, making his bed and stuff a little beyond that. But if he does anything above and beyond, usually we'll say we'll give him some dollars. And he's been trying to earn this four-wheeler. We said if he saved up $300, we'd pay for the rest of it. And so 3 years. Now, looking back, I wish we had a smaller goal, right? That would have been probably like a little easier, like a $20 Lego set.
Then I would want it bigger and bigger.
But yeah, we thought for sure he would take money out of here and be using it for other things. And did you do that at all?
No.
Yeah, your brother did. So Evan's been saving up for a four-wheeler too, and he is not this far. He takes his money and uses it to buy other things. Leroy has been working so hard around the house the last couple of years, just saving up dollars so he can buy this four-wheeler. So he finally earned it. So him and Dad went online and they picked out the one he wants to get, and now it's just a matter of going and getting it all taken care of. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Why are you excited to get a four-wheeler?
Because it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to drive around the house down the halfway in the woods over there, and I'll go down there, and then I'll come back up.
You're gonna use it to drive around the house?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you gonna use it to work?
When it's fall, I'll get a chair. I'll try to earn up for a chair. Then when it's fall, when all the weeds fall down, you put the weeds in a chair, and I'll pull it around.
So you're gonna weed for people and hope they pay you to weed?
No, leaves.
Leaves. Oh, you're gonna haul leaves?
Mhm.
That's a great idea. What about winter time?
In the winter, I'll have it and maybe get a plow the place, and in the yard I'll just drive it around.
So in the winter, if you didn't hear that, he's gonna save up and buy a plow so he can plow the place.
Yeah,
Well, I think Dad would be paying you if you're plowing the driveway for him, or trails to the chicken coop and such. Oh my
You
gosh.
always have to use
You're
shovels.
such a working man. Who do you take after, Mom or Dad?
Dad.
Dad. Yeah, Dad works hard too. Oh my. All right. Well, I'm very excited for you. I'm excited for the day we finally get to go pick up that four-wheeler. It'll probably be a few more weeks, but it's exciting, right? Got it all picked out, all straightened out. We just gotta go get it. Ah!
I'm so excited.
So what I didn't say earlier when Leroy was sitting here is that Evan started working on earning his four-wheeler at the exact same time as Leroy. So he was much younger, and it has taken him quite a bit longer, and he's probably about halfway towards earning his four-wheeler. But a few months ago, he completely stopped trying, and we were kind of like, well, what's going on, buddy? You know, your brother's gonna earn his four-wheeler soon, and you're not going to earn yours at the same time, and you're gonna be kind of bummed when he's driving his around. And he looked at me and he said, I don't have to save up for my four-wheeler. Leroy will let me ride his. And it was at that exact moment that I realized that we are raising an evil genius, and I'm a little nervous. So yeah, he hasn't earned any more money towards his four-wheeler, or maybe he'll decide to spend the money on something totally different. But Leroy's gonna be getting his four-wheeler soon, and I'm kind of interested to see what Evan has to say about it, if Leroy lets him drive it, and how it goes from there. But oh, kids, it's so funny how different they can be. Gotta love them all.
How's it going, everyone? So I got some bad news. I went out and I looked at the chickens, and the baby one that I was lifting all the time, well, she was laying there with her head down and her eyes would blink, but she wouldn't even lift her head up, and I tried lifting her up, and so down to 38 chicks, which is still fine. I expected loss, but so I'm in the house. Sarah went upstairs to make lunch. She said she didn't record from breakfast on the way down because she was folding laundry with the kids and stuff, and she shipped a bunch of stuff. So now she's making lunch, and I'm working on some circles. Just little circles. They're for my dad, so I punch holes in them. They're for a craft that he makes, and I'll link his video. I'll put it right here so you guys can see it, but then I'll leave the link down below if you guys want to go check it out. But he also does this full time and from his house. So just working on these for him. I got, I believe it's 7,000. I believe 7,000 I gotta go through. So it takes me about 3.5 hours, 4 hours. It's 4 hours of run time, so I'm gonna get at it.
I got all the packages out for today. In fact, I was running out the door with the last packages that had to be out today, and the mailman was pulling in the driveway, so it was like perfect timing, and we got them all out. Leroy and I are gonna head outside and check on the garden. So Leroy and I are outside and we're gonna do some picking, pretty much just picking whatever is coming in and ready to be picked. We have a whole bunch of celery in the greenhouse we're gonna pick. I'm not even sure what we're gonna do with it yet. This is the celery that we planted from that store celery, and although it looks different from the store celery, it tasted really good. So it was starting to go to seed, so I think what I'm gonna do is kind of pick and use what's left of it. I'll probably cook it because it's a little bit harder than it was with these thinner branches. I don't know what those are, but they're all over our celery. I gotta cut that stem. There you go. Perfect. Oh, that's a real bummer. So, Leroy, you want to tell them what you saw?
Lots of the cucumber beetles.
Matt came out last night and sprayed neem oil on all the cucumbers because we've just had it. There are cucumber beetles all over them. This plant has been really healthy, but it looks like they're all over it too, and he said he sprayed it. So I'm kind of at my wit's end with them. Thankfully, at least we've got some pickles put up already, but we want to get as many as we can, right? We planted them for us, not the bugs. Not that we aren't willing to share a little bit. I noticed there were some wild grapes growing right up by the house, so I was able to pick some of those leaves for making pickles, which is great because I was down to my last few in the house, and the ones out here were getting pretty buggy.
But they're not eating this one anymore. They're eating
Make sure you put it in the right bucket.
They're eating another one. It growed, when it was little, it grew between, this cucumber grew between the bars, and then it got squished more and more, and it will give the mark from it. Look at that. Is it crazy? It's crazy. Can you pick it?
You bet. You got your scissors?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, there's another little one. Look at that. Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I cannot see its stem. It's hard because I'm even cutting the wood chips. It's a big cucumber. Oh, look at the water.
Is it a cucumber?
No.
It's a big one.
Zucchini. Look at the water right here.
We really like whole pickles, so we're gonna do a bunch of those. And I'm hoping that picking off some of the cucumbers is gonna kind of help these plants come back, put energy back into their vines, and such. So hopefully it helps.
Like a chair. Oh, the moon.
I think that's one of our first curved cucumbers. We thought if we had bees, we weren't supposed to have curved cucumbers. I don't think we're gonna get too many, actually. These are really good. I don't know if it's the cucumber itself or the bees, some combination of the two. So while we were out here, Leroy spotted a dead monarch butterfly, and it's sad but really cool to see them up close and just kind of see the intricacy of their designs. Guys, you see that? There's a little mudded up spot, a new one for a wild bee. How exciting. Just helping those pollinators makes me feel a little better after finding that dead monarch. So our raspberries, that fruit fly that's been laying its eggs, which turn into some really nasty looking larvae in our raspberries, has just kind of taken over. From what I'm understanding about others in the area is they've either planned ahead and netted that area with a really tight netting, to keep them out, and people have done that, have had no issues. So we're talking about doing that next year because it would really be a pain to do, but it's possible to net in our raspberries and strawberries. So raspberries going to the chickens. We've been doing our best, but they've pretty much taken over at this point, and they're in every single raspberry. Some people around here, what they're choosing to do is wash their raspberries with salt, how you would normally wash any veggie, and then adding salt to try to kill and deter that larva and get it out of there. I don't know. I can't bring myself to do it, and I am pretty easygoing about most things, but I just can't. So I'm super bummed that that's what's happening to our raspberries. So they're saying to just be proactive for next year so we don't have as many next year, to pick all raspberries as soon as they start to even turn a little red. So I'm doing that even if I have to pop the end off and give it to the chickens. It's a super big bummer, and hopefully we'll have a way to stop that for next year. So even though I was just out to the garden yesterday, I was able to get quite a bit of harvest off of everything, and I didn't get everything taken care of yesterday, so I'm gonna combine the two and see what we can get taken care of. All right, I got everything inside. I'm gonna get everything washed up, including some of the stuff from yesterday that I put in the fridge, kind of take inventory of what we've got. So hopefully I can make something for dinner. I'm hoping with these zucchini, and get some type of pickles going and just kind of see what we've got going. So the kids are watching a movie, and I am getting some pickles made and hopefully some of this stuff cleaned up.
So it's the end of the night. We're letting the kids stay up a little late tonight, watch a movie. They were somewhat good today. They had their sleeping bags out. They wanted to lay in them, so I put them in the living room, throw a movie on, gave them some popcorn, let them have some fun. Babies are doing good. I made sure they all had feed. I gotta make this kind of fast. Mosquitoes are terrible. I'm gonna have to spray again. For those of you who don't know, I use a garlic for spray. Or there's another one that I've been using. It's cedar based. And they are ready for bed. Well, this last weekend we just played with the kids and did whatever they wanted to do, which is fine too sometimes. Sometimes I think they need that, the kids. They need the parents just to do stuff the kids want to do. With the times right now, it seemed like a good idea. Let's go check on Sarah, see how their canning's doing.
So we got this delicious muskmelon a few days ago. I scooped out some of the seeds from it and took care of those for saving because it was an organic muskmelon and it was just probably one of the best we have ever tried. So I'm really excited to see if maybe we can regrow one of these next year. We haven't had a ton of luck with cantaloupe or watermelon and things like that, but we have an idea of kind of moving the area where we're going to plant them, and so I'm hoping that kind of helps. But I'm gonna save these seeds. I got a little bag labeled and I'm gonna put them in the freezer just because it's the nice coldest spot in our house that has a nice consistent temperature. So I'm gonna put those in there and I'm kind of excited about it. Actually, Leroy is really excited about it. cantaloupe is his very favorite food, and this was a good muskmelon. It was so good.
So the kids are in bed. She's about done canning. She even made zucchini bread. I'm all done downstairs. I got 2 cutting boards, or no, 4 cutting boards out in the garage, glued up. All I have to do is finish a little bit of touches on them tomorrow, and we're caught up with the orders. So it looks like I'm gonna help her tomorrow ship.
I would love that. I would love that. Oh.
But I got a lot to do tomorrow. I got a bee video too, so.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lots to do.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up.
And don't forget to subscribe. Glad you got to see us again.
Bye.
Bye.